Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Tiff. I am here again, and today we are going to play with the Gelli Plate. Now, this is a different type of utilization of the Gelli Plate. Typically, I use it for making messy backgrounds, etc., but I have been on a mission to make messy, wild portraits. And so I thought, what better way than to use a Gelli Plate because they're so random and you just never know what you're going to get, right? So I am going in here with the Lyra Graphite Water Soluble. That is the large um, crayon, water soluble crayon that you see. And I pulled that print pretty quickly and it was still wet. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go back in, just leaving the residual from the graphite, and I'm going in here with some paint in my paintbrush. And I'm ever so loosely just going to take a variety of acrylic paints, and I'm going to just make some random kind of messy swatches, adding a little bit of red for the lips. And I'm not being so too delicate, you know what I mean? Because like I like things that are raw and organic. And the goal here is not necessarily to have a finished, like something, oh yeah, I would say that is complete. But all it is just kind of like a Kickstarter to have something already on the page. So when I do have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, etc., then I have something that is good to go. Kind of like the same reason that I prefer using journals who already have like a little jump start, a little history, a little something already on there. So that the same thing applies here. And I'm using a Stabilo, a Mark Saw pencil. I'm using some random paints and stuff, and then I'll let it dry. So I let all of those colors dry, and I'm going back with my brayer and some Luca's white, but just whatever white paint or light colored paint that you have would be really good here. And I'm going in with some mixed media paper. I can't remember if this is Arteza or this is Canson. I'm not sure, but doesn't really matter, whatever, like decent quality. I wanted to use decent quality on this just in case I did get a really good print. I was like, hot diggity dog. So I'm pulling up a little bit, and I know because my Gelli Plate is old and I don't take very good care of it, that it has like some pits and stuff. But you know what? We call that texture, and that's going to give me some really good textural layers to start my portrait with. And so I'm going to go back in, and this is about the max of my cleaning the Gelli Plate here. I'm going to go in with my brayer and also just let that sit and dry, and the paint will dry onto there. Now, I actually took another one and painted another one on a different Gelli Plate because I have like 5 Gelli Plates. And then that one was still drying. So I'm going to go ahead and go back in, and this is with Stabilo Mark Saw pencil. And I'm going in here, wetting it with some water that's off camera there, just getting the Stabilo a little bit activated so it would actually go on to the Gelli Plate, okay? And this is my Big Daddy Gelli Plate, like the biggest one they have. And so I am going to be able to get 2 faces onto this one. So the first one I did not let dry. This one, I'm pretty sure that I did because by the time I got all the details in there, it was already drying. And yeah, so I am going to let these other ones dry, but the first one I did not. And we're going to pull those prints here in just a second. And I'm only just adding minimal details here. Not a lot, just a little bit, so that I have a kickstart, like I said before, of what I am can kind of grow on as in working on these projects. And so I love, I'm not very good at drawing ears, but I mean, really, when you look at an ear, it's not super complex. So I decided that I wanted to add ears because I don't know, I just like them, but I don't really do them a lot in my portraits. So I like ears. That is a weird random thing to say. But anyway, and so I decided to add some glasses because y'all know I'm a super fan when it comes to funky glasses. Now I'm going to go back with that other one that I had to let dry, and I actually used Neo Color 2 on it to get a little bit of color, and then the Stabilo all. I'm going in again with that white and also white paper, and I am putting some elbow grease, my friends, into this, pressing it on the Gelli Plate. I'm getting it really good and connected so that my print will be the best possible print. And boom, there we go. I just love her funkiness. And that color again is from the new pastel. Now we're going to go back to that other one that was drying. And we are going to get to pull two prints off of this one because we have the Big Daddy Gelli Plate. And I don't think Jelly Arts people call it the Big Daddy, but they really should. Y'all should probably tell them that Tiffany says we should name this Gelli Plate the Big Daddy. And so I kind of got a little haphazard and touched the Gelli Plate before the print was down. So you probably just want to be extra careful, but it came out just fine. And I'm using craft paper this time to pull that print. And bada bing, bada boom. I love her. She has lots of personality. So I hope that you're inspired to use your Gelli Plate a little bit differently and create some funky portraits with me. And if you're not following me on Instagram, I do have some reels that you can see there using this process as well. And until next time, toodaloo.